Come good. Before we want give una tori for this morning time, country people, una go hear Usa way Grandpapa is sense talk ide. Grandpapa is sense talk for this morning. It tell we say, even if dog fowl a chop way in the trunk, a shit must always get water. Even if dog fowl a chop way in the trunk, a shit must always get water. Now Grandpapa is sense talk that, country people. For our major stories for this morning time, country people. Now this big worker with the divisional officer from the subdivision Otefili Bachi and the Lord Mayor of Andek Council, Obango Heli, and the inspector for basic education Gong Jonu, they will make some waka yesterday, emergency in the urgent. For Bonambofe, and for Abebu, and for Ajay, country people. This story all going to constitute our major news item for this morning time over Radio DUDUM, country people. We're going to talk this human interest story. How we some man he chopping fish for Limbe, for that side for Southwest. He chopping fish, sote, he drinking beer, he says he move his shoe, he go enter for water, all right, he say bye-bye. As I talk so, they will always see for morning time, he don't really go for big worker. We're going to talk this Cameroon budget for 2026. How way they don't officially launch the budget. And now who do that? Louis Paul Mutaze, Minister for Weti for Finance, that he be launched for North Region. And the one too for Bamenda, the big man too, the governor for Northwest Region, he be launched the budget for the Northwest Region for 2026. We are going to try for CWT for improve on the road network and to see food sufficiency day. This one, nothing we go touch them for our news item. Then we go talk sport, the ongoing 35th edition of African Cup of Nations, where it is ongoing for Morocco. It don't enter semi-finals stage this today as we the team the way they did for semi-final, they go to lock on today. Remember, say Morocco, it go to take on Nigeria, while Senegal, it go to meet the Lions, Teranga Lions of Senegal, go to meet the Pharaohs of Egypt. Country people, this one, it go be now the story that way we go talk this morning time over Radio DUDUM. Country people, make una come good. Country people, before I want to talk for una, as I talk country people, this one the major item where it will constitute our news item for our municipality. Now make we Chakara Tori country people. Today na number 14 days for the month of January 2026. Yesterday was a talk for introduction for the newscast. After we they don't hold this big dongamene for the Andek Council where the divisional officer from the subdivision Otefili Bache, the Lord Mayor, and all the big oga where they consent for the academic family for the subdivision, they be hold that big meeting for see how they put sanity and they put order for the education where it is for the subdivision. And so plenty resolution they be taken. They be discover say teach away government don't send them for can't teach here. All them they don't turn now business people. All them they don't turn now for bush fallers. No one you know they come for here. And so the divisional officer it be from plenty. It be tell them say the time for tolerance it don't pay us. The time for laxity it don't pass. The Lord Mayor say now he right for no say all school them for here and all government officer way government don't send them for cover for here. They must be for place and they do the work where government send them. He said he the frown for them because they go come for meeting, so they talk fine talk, but the next day no nothing, no the change. That means say they throw water for the fire back. This education palava, it don't make thing them, you know, they go find for here. When Sabi say the devolution of power, they don't give basic education for primary education, basic education for the council. And so it being that the responsibility for the Lord Mayor for ensure, say primary schools, basic education, it go find for a municipality. So if we talk, say all that government teachers, where they send them for your country so here, as where they don't be na business people, buy them, sell them. Some they do now, they are different in them, and they teach for different place, they know they come for here. He say that one is not correct, make Joe a hook up for sleep. For put words into action, country people. Yesterday we be number 13 day for January 2026. The divisional officer for the subdivision Ote Philip, Lord Mayor Pa Ubango Heli, the inspector Pa Ngong John, Jesus Christ. I say they will go down, descend into the field for sitting for their own crow eye. How way the basic education in the worker for inside the subdivision, country people. The first stop where they will make a stop of call for the country people, Ebebe Nambu Fair. I say be storm Bonambo Fair country people. I should say even the principal owner, the teacher, head teacher of the what I been of outside, whether they be no, but I tell you, say the storm big entourage, the storm Bonambo Fair, their school compound yesterday, country people. They be go with Cassingo, say if they know me top man, they go whip him. But God a bless the one go for Bonambo Fair, they talk say picking they be there for school in the proper. Say the attendance, it may be sote, ogadio, it be glad, and pamayos, they had to, it be sweetless sugar. But the way they be frown as I be talk for that meeting, they will can't talk better talk, but for DUDUM, who side, as they come back, so as they finish, they wipe their foot, or then they take their route, they go back for who side, they come out. So the divisional officer and the Lord Mayor of the council, they be see say no one government teacher where they chop money for government, no one will be for that school. Countryman. I say they meet up for school picking, then they paka for inside Bonambo Fair where they go school, but no one teacher no day when a government send them. So they be frown for day. And the kind of place where they begin the worker for the study, country people. The mayor way na the control primary school, it be vex plenty. It be vex plenty. Say the kind of chakara go house when there's some money kitchen on a play with the tie go or go to na we picking the study for day. That thing it be vex plenty. So it is say it go promise that people there for Bonambo Fair. I should say they hear me as I talk now. So say he go rehabilitate. That means say he go put better structure for Bonambo for people there, for picking them, so that they feel study for better environment. Because they say cleanliness is next to godliness. So that he go meet pedagogic standard for picking them for study. It be promise them. Unasabi say that school it will be vandalized with beside this uru where it is for outside so country people. He say it thank the people them. He say it thank the people them where they get that sense for send picking for school. But if from plenty for all that teacher them where government don't send them, they know they. He say me divisional officer make it take note. He say make it take note for the kind of thing where it happen. This one money where government they pay them, but they chop them for nothing. So now who's kind of people they teach that school? Oh, una go SSF for Pa Ubango, the Lord Mayor himself. Because if government teacher they send in no day, that means now who did the teacher picking them? Make it keep prepare for answer the question. So country people, as I talk now, so the Lord Mayor of the council, he there for studio live for your side radio DUDUM, and he go answer the question whether if government teacher no day, now who's kind of people did the teacher picking? Because if they say if you don't know for teach, you go miss teach. All right, he go be prepared for answer this question, country people. For Abeboom country people, they be also find picking them too. Oh, they study for very poor condition, dilapidating, and so Englishman they put down for big grammar structure. This picking them, they no be fit see them. Say me they be inside play way. If you even put a goat, he said they no be fit permit for see this picking them for that kind of condition way. I say chief no dey for Abeboom. Coordinator no dey for day. You don't bring the report for you. Oh, country people. He said they be sorry for the kind of condition where that pikin they study. And so they be take their hand, carry them for their back, bring some them for their food, carry them for their neck, go put them for their permanent structure. Instead they be carry them because they never see the kind of condition that me say Bonambo for be better. Bonambo for be better. For Abebo, they be studying for play with the fee keep na good country people. So they be vexed plenty for this thing. They carry that picking them, go for the permanent side. Now what we talk all time say government Okara don't spend money for build better structure, be fitting for education across littered all over the subdivision. But people they want for studying of inside way, the fee keep na good. So they be carry that picking them, they go for their permanent sites. And so we go for they organize some sporting activities where they be play for show, say, oh, to this beginning they like for go for school. And they like for that environment where they go for day. And so they be give them prizes for the top country people. And the divisional officer and the Lord Mayor, they be ban them. He say, as they talk from today, so hence, they no one cash, even fly. And Nini make man, he shaky foot, he go for that jaga place. He say, una no like fighting. They don't move una for inside for come for Zanzai. That means say Abebon people will be now foolish people if they go back for that site again. So they picking them, they give them prices for day. And the temporal site where they be for day. I know if you talk for now what it will happen. I know if you tell una if you go shoot up play with take picking them, go put them for play with if you put goat, then if you go back for day, that means you're not correct. He said that side don't be bad. Make man no ever. So take the grand camp for our end for same picking for that kind of place. Like, all right, we don't know which way Ukara go do you. So the children for they be talk for them for better tune. For soft tune, say make the picking and continue their school for the permanent site. And the parents, they be called upon for all them for move all that government chair, that find better chair for picking them for study for them, their temporal site, it come for the permanent old country people. Now so it be happen for that side for Abebung for that big worker where the Lord Mayor Paul Bango and the division officer Ote Philip Bache they be go and put the basic education teacher inspector Jongo that part they be go for the country people. It no be na easy worker. For we use one stone they check up all places. They search all places for make sure say the education family for here and the education system for the people for Ngi for primary basic education in particular it go fine. Yes, country people they not be end for day. I said they not be end for day country people. They be use one stone for key 3 beds. As they entourage, they be go. They come up from that side for Abebum. They take waka all this waka now only for photo. Oh, if you know be love your people, you know if you do the kind of sacrifice. The big sacrifice. Now God bless this our administrator them for the better work where they do and now for benefit country people. If that picking the study better book, so go be a minister, so go be a honorable, so go be an engineer, so go be a doctor, so go be a who's kind of thing. You know fee be all the kind of thing what the name and so where you know no book. And so you must study book for better condition. So they be go now to na for side AJ. I know say AJ people they hear me na better people then. Congratulations to the people of AJ because una na people the way una dey for inside. They be encourage. They be make a very big worker for inside AJ too. And they be see plenty picking them buku. Oh, country people inside AJ. They also be for see that picking they study book, but they not be being for correct position. So they be being for place where it not be correct. The place where government it don't put up for them, they don't be for inside. Now only the problem that way the people for AJ they be get. And so the administration too they be glad for see say buku picking them. They too they will get interest to for go for school, but they be go school now for the wrong place. So they be encourage them for move into the permanent site. Country people. This morning time so as I talk so. Atambe, Bacham the foot. Yeah, I tell you salute, make you take your traditional salute the morning time. Tell your country people them say they do better work, but me they finish up so that they get 100%. So as I talk so that picking again for move for their permanent site this morning time just now. So because they go come for day for calcium. Because that play where they did it is not correct, proper for school picking for go inside. So they be encourage them to go for the permanent site. And for the number of picking the way they go for school. But most especially what way it be impressed the divisional officer, country people, and the Lord Mayor. Oh, that the large number of students way it be for GTC AJ. That means say engineer, he go come up for day. Computer wizard, he go come up for day. BB contractor, he go come up for day. Architect for that technical school. It dey in the proper country people. Congratulations to the people of AJ. He said the only thing, oh country people, where they frown for that school. AJ, why una no fit do something so una go finish them all? Una don't do them fine, but something he lack. He said for all that GTC, AJ, where they do so, no one teacher for government, you know, they for the country people. And another question this way, the Lord Mayor of Andek Council, where be being part for that entourage, he could answer for Radio DUDUM this morning time, country people. So for all these places and country people, the divisional officer, he be promised for make sure, say all these things so it will come to the things of the past in the days ahead. Excuse me, country people. The divisional officer be promised to make sure, say all that government teacher where they send them for them, he go show them paper. They must come day in the day ahead because he don't see with the own eye. He say true, picking them day for study. The environment too, a day for study. But the teacher, they know they. Say it too, he go promise. All right, it too, if he begin for here, the divisional officer for his subdivision, are you listening to Radio DUDUM this morning? Okay, if you listen for me or not listen, I'm going to bring you subsequently for you for clarify, for take how many measures for this say they picking them and this teacher then too they come back because them like the first time this way you don't talk their talk. And so we wait for see your promise. So country people, they equally appreciate the parents and the local population for their effort where they don't make school for resume and for normalcy, for come back, for life, for come back, for JJ, for inside AJ. And they call on all other places, all other villages, the 19 villages, including Bururu, and they throw salute for all Bururu people then. Say, made them too, they take this example. May they emulate this example where the people for AJ in the show. So, as I talk, so the Joe it be frown for them, for the people for AJ. He said, made them go back for their permanent sites and promised for arrest any man will continue, any teacher will continue for teach for school the way it not be authorized. It is expected saying other communities they will follow the footsteps for AJ people, country people. Yes, country people, as I talk, the Lord Mayor of the Andek Council, Power Bango, it be being the big Oga to where if you go for that entourage. As I be talk for my newscast, Una Sabi said for this, they be don't send primary school control for council. And say, I want for ask you, first of all, I want for thank Power Bango for accepting our invitation for come for this morning time for our newscast over Radio DUDUM.
Thank you very much, Manager Radio DUDUM, for the invitation.
Yesterday, you and the divisional officer and the inspector of basic education, they will be go for some big worker, which be motivate una for come up for outside that kind of way.
Yes, Manager. You see, when school begin, the local administration they get the responsibility for say school they effectively start. And we not get for children of office begin here na lie we put a talk. Say school they go on when it may be for field the school they go on. That is why we come out yesterday. We pass through Bonambofe, we go Abebung, we go Ajay, we go Bonato for see and say will we on eye for see what are the schools they go on, what are the government teachers they under which condition they begin to study, whether they for the school compound or not, and then so that we take measures then for make sure say make things they go on as they're supposed to go.
Yes, I want for start for this first visit we make for Bonambofe. Which will be the impression where you get them for the people of Bonambofe?
Yes, the first thing I want to thank the fund of Bonambofe, where will be made up if one goes on worker, still will not be signal, so they come. But as you see, we change the program, you receive we It take we around, take we go for the old campus. We'll see how it be highly vandalized, how it be damaged by these boys them where they be stay for some time. And since like we don't talk earlier, the primary school sector for education, it be devolved for put teachers them, for construct them, for rehabilitate, na council responsibility. So na council it be responsible for the management of primary schools for a municipality. So I go see that place, and together with the DO, we talk saying it will find say we'll make studies, make the rehabilitation compound, so that they begin they will go see and where they study for the old school. They begin to study now for the old school. That's why we'll not be talk say for Bonambo Fair they study for wrong place, because they did now for the old school, and where the villagers they don't try for arrange them. So, but we try for say make their permanent structure it be properly rehabilitated. I don't make that promise, and we will respect them. So I want to thank the fund of Bonambo Fair and the people of Bonambo Fair for what they don't do and say make that Pekin they go school. But as you talk, they will condemn the government teachers. We will not see no one for that school until it will take a responsibility. So me like a Ngiman, where na me the tears they come off my eye like a son of the soil, where my work na for say and say make Ngide fine. So even though they devolve the basic education for council, but me like the mayor, I still get the responsibility for every other sector for Ngi, for say and say make a worker fine. Now I not feel spend for secondary education, but I feel observe for say and say it a worker fine, and I make my recommendation to the appropriate authorities. So that's the case in Bonambo Fair. While in Abebong, I just go to Abebong, who actually condemn what we say for Abebong, because their permanent school compound it be very clean, well constructed, beautiful houses, and the village they go clean them. But they begin, as you talk for your news, they study for place where now even goods they correct for the stay there. So house where if even collapse, we start with the roof, it don't bend, we even collapse on top of that picking them. And so we move the picking them from that temporary structure, we'll take and go down for the permanent structure, and we'll give ultimatum. That is, we'll talk saying by force. So that picking, they must continue for the permanent side this morning. Until it be tell them, say whoever it go again for that old place for go stay for day, for go teach for day, it will commit a crime, we would mean they arrest you. But now we don't put special community work this morning time. This morning time say all parents will be tell the neighborhood committee and the representative of the fund. Say me they work out from house to house. Last evening, he tell people them. Even up to this morning, he moved everybody for Abebong. May they go carry that benches and from that old side, they go for the new side. And we don't talk say anybody we know will go carry that benches them. They go bring a name for council and a fine. It will be now 10,000 francs. So you will not go carry benches. Then this morning for Abebong, you're fine now 10,000. And the same thing will happen for every other community who don't talk say all begin they must go back for their school compound. And so when the neighborhood coordinator together with the head of the community, the fund or the quarter head, where they don't give the time, say oh man they go carry benches. If you no go, you are committing a crime against the state. Where you are fined, it will be now 10,000. So our children they must return to their permanent structures them so that they study for correct environment. Mr. Manager, you see until we go for the GS Abebong, their permanent site, that picking them, they did a highway when you move hands them inside some bottle. It's how any man they scatter go inside, they begin they glad they run around, they will be so excited for be for their school compound. And as we pick and we run around, we get them prices, they were very happy. And we think say as we go move around, because DUDUM make program where we not go talk there where we there for any side, but we want to talk for all communities of Ngi. Same one say we go visit every community for Ngi, and we not go talk the day, we not talk the time, but we just see but we can't see say make all man. Say we find say one come for your own community, may you don't already start doing your things them for correct way.
Yes, the big one, the big news. Now this thing way after you don't work out for Bonambo Fair, Abebo. Now this one way we make on a heart glad, but some small bit of BBC now for AJ visit. If you throw away some light for what you will be taking the eyes for AJ.
Yes, Manager, I want to thank the people of AJ. I want to thank the elite of AJ for the wonderful thing where they don't do, where they don't raise money, they don't tell you how much money they don't raise them. For make sure say make that school it go on. both GSS AJ it go on and GTC AJ it go on. We'll be very impressed with the number of picking them. GTC AJ we get more than 30 picking them inside school for just 2 classes, from 1 and from 2. They get more than 30 picking them. That one a wonderful thing. At the same time, when GHS Andek waiting for headquarters, again, some very few picking them. One how many said? And they don't talk of GTC Teze, GTHS Teze, one of the biggest secondary school for Ngi, secondary technical school for Ngi. You know, get even a 1 picking. But people then for social media, where they make a noise about Teze do it. Please, the people of Teze, once more I can go see what the way they happen for AJ, and you take from that a responsible example. From that example, make this big school there for Teze, when a bigger technical school will get and make a function. Even if it function for Teze, as we start last time for Andek, now only Teze put discourage them, they kill them, as they start complaining say the school will function for Andek. And at Teze number they go on, not be Andek number they go on. So please, people of Teze, may when I get up, make GTHS Teze is that function. So as I be talk, I thank the people of AJ, say they begin. They will do very well, and the teacher with them employ, the community employ, we measure them for day. They have 3 teachers, we made them there. But if you put the food for ground, say all the government teachers where they be supposed to teach for Teze, where school now you go on for Teze, he go move them all. Men they can go for AJ, begin teach for AJ, so that may that picking and Angi picking them. And for that school for AJ, so when they come up for Azam, so when they come up for Mengong, so when they come up for Tinachong, they come up from everywhere of Ngi. They did for AJ, and so you don't stand full for ground, say the government teachers must come and go. And I want to thank the people of all these communities, them from Bonambofe to Abebung to AJ who don't pass there, and Andek. I want to also thank Andek, where also they don't make normalcy, say life, it don't virtually come back to normal. And the way begin they go school. We'll give example. Say in Bengui here, Bengui children they already go for school for uniform. From Bengui here, work freely around for town in their uniform. So may we for Ngi, we not make a be like say now we don't carry this struggle for own head, you know, fine. It make a begin to go bad eye way, not fine, and they retard our own development. So they encourage every community for Ngi. Say now competition now competition for say and say make any school it go on for your campus. And we be bent, say all the teachers they must go for place where the government not to say they go teach for there for Ngi.
Let me come back for this one, Pa Mayor. The Joe say promise say in the days ahead. How long? If we give any time frames, because we don't hear the Joe, don't they talk say una come back. When they come for meeting, they talk better talk. They fall back for bush. They still going them back as waiting the day. So if we give any time frame for say this days ahead, if we take now 10 months, 5 months, if we give any time frame for that one.
I tell you, Mr. Journalist, time will come out for we don't finish all the work of the comeback. The due it will be very hard on the inspector. It will be very hard on the inspector. It tells inspector so you don't can see them for your own eye. Say they be giving even false reports. When to report say people do for Bonambo, they for this side we don't go. We go look and now say they no day. So it don't tell but make it submit the list immediately for the situation of the teachers for all schools for Ngi, so that teacher where in no day a name could go for Yaoundé with immediate effect, because the salaries you know find say month they finish you don't run for go take salary, but when you come for down you know they work you take that salary you go add them for the one where they work for private for play where you did it. Just say the names they will go on for Yaoundé immediately. So I want you to have the opportunity for tell any teacher who is supposed to teach for Ngi, say, if you know there for Ngi now, I advise you like a son of the soil, say, please run, come back now so before your name it go. Because the days, within these days, inspector it will submit a list, and principals too they could submit their list, and that names they will go. You want to go for salary end of month, you know, say no nothing, no blame, no man.
Lord Mayor, please, I want to remind you, say, I be voiced out the inspector is statistics for schools. As you talk with the Joe, they accuse you for falsified the attendance of schools in the subdivision. As I read news for here, as I come up for outside, 3 papa they hold me. Say this figure I read and so it come up for outside. I go tell inspector. Say you hear as I want read news come outside 3 papa they say now this speaking I didn't get her. This figure you call and so it didn't have whose place. And so, ladies and gentlemen,
I think for that one, I want for talk say the information, the statistics will not be correct. Nah, nobody want for the picking them. For the picking information, the statistics they be correct. But another way, it get problem. They want for teachers. They want for teachers where they talk say teacher day, but when we don't go, so we not see the teachers. So we want for insist say any teacher we not there for his school. We need to teach for play. They don't say any because the inspector they don't give power for relocate, for redeploy the teachers. Man way if they teach maybe for Conmengom where the school you know they go on for the inspector gave the power for talk say all right come now come go teach for AJ or come go teach for Bonato where school it go on. Well like in Bonato before you take one your microphone we will see teachers for Bonato even teachers when enjoy them the day for Bonato. I want to thank the fund of Bonato will be also receive we and show we the teacher where they live they stay for Bonato and they effectively teach for Bonato. I want to thank the fund and they want it be able for doing because it day for village, it is stay for village, it is stay for a palace and they make sure say make things they go on the way they supposed for go. So we thank you. I will encourage all other funds the way they still they out, so when they return to their palaces them so that make things they go on for their various communities.
Yes, before you drop out, Lord Mayor, I want for talk about this issue where people they don't carry on for their head the challenges of insecurity. Me, if you dismiss that one, make people where they hear me, they hear.
I want for talk say we fungi, no people them, some people them, especially these government teachers the way they don't go get their new jobs them for outside, they don't go create their farms them for outside. Now them they create this fake things say insecurity. Ngi be one of the most safe subdivisions for Momo division now. I think after Mbengwi for Momo division Nangi in terms of security. So like for AJ, I be asked AJ begin them say for see when I start enter for here, I don't see some amber man a can here. They say no, they don't ever see them amber man. But now you want to go for teachers, they say, oh no, AJ be insecure, AJ be insecure. Which insecurity are we talking about? So people they fake them because they want to take it advantage for run away from their job. So one talk say Ngi is very safe. Ngi is very safe. Like example, a few days ago, I go install the contractor where they build Teze market for Teze myself personally. We are not go with no one military person. I will go there alone because I say Ngi. And I want to talk more Elism will try for pass information for our village because some Elism they will make people fear the enter people their hearts. Make I would call on this same Elism for paint the new picture where it there now for we communities say at the Teze it be safe now, Teze it be free, Bonambo it be free, Abebo be free, Angong be free, even Azem. The people of Azem they come at office or they tell me say, Mayor, come here for Azem now, come, but I don't give Azem water. They say, please come and install our contractor in Azem because Azem not get problem again. And they don't tell me, say, we cannot be able to go to any part of Ngi now without any problem. And I don't test on my own foot, I think it is true. So manager, I think Ngi will be proud saying Ngi we are rapidly getting out of that way fear. Be there for hard for people them. It make our own development they go now back. It make and they abandon most of our country. So many of our countries they be abandoned because of this insecurity thing. But where people don't gain, so don't say and say the normalcy don't begin return. Some of those they will not be completed. Now they will be completed. We don't engage now like the road works that go on now. They are building bridges now everywhere. A lot of things are going on now everywhere because we won't be able to convince the contractor say normalcy it don't be and work if it go on.
Thank you so much. Don't worry, Lord Mayor. The future for Ngi now we will there for here. Maybe that future way there for social media. And thank you so much for taking off your time for talk for Radio Dudum this morning time. You just get one last. I give you 23 seconds for talk. One last appeal for your country people. Them.
I think my only appeal, thank you very much, and my only appeal, I just say, for now, we do it for table now this schools, we debate for everybody, every community, say, make they possess their education sector, make they take us in their own, and make they take all measures them for their school, for go on, for the permanent campus. And me, like the mayor, I go accompany them. Like in the primary sector, I get a direct responsibility for the rehabilitation and construction. And I want to engage, say, in the days ahead, I want to make studies for rehabilitate all the schools in Gi. All. That's the plan I have now for next year, for rehabilitate all the schools in Gi. So therefore work with the people on the ground for measurement. They give me pictures of the various schools, them, their state and so on, so I can make the studies them. For the secondary schools, me too, like the mayor, I want make the studies then, so together with the principal come on board, let us work together, we'll make the studies, sort of, carry them, we'll pass them through the regional assembly, we'll get up to 3 councillors in the regional assembly now, we'll go fight them for them, make regional assembly, rehabilitate with schools them, and even construct the new one like AJ, where they just create them, that their responsibility for construct secondary schools. So I think that the fight will get announced that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you too for taking your time to talk to Radio DUDUM. Yes, country people, una don't hear, take una on ear, una don't hear how the Lord Mayor, he did for Studio Live today, number 14 day for Chakaratori for country people in the proper. We go talk only one item again, and this one the budget for 2026, where the Minister of Finance, Paul Louis Butazi, he don't launch and the governor too for Northwest region, Adolf Lily Afrik, he too he launch for the Northwest region, and the budget it get towards rehabilitation of road network and food security. Country people, go talk one sport, the African Cup of Nations 35th edition ongoing for Morocco. It don't enter a semi stage this evening as we Senegal, the Terangas Lions of Senegal, go the Longhorns with the Pharaohs of Egypt. Meantime, the host country, Morocco, the Atlas Lion, go the battled with the Super Eagles of Nigeria for 9 o'clock, country people, Cameroon time. And that would constitute our news item this morning over Radio DUDUM, country people. Yes, country people, before we go a recap of our major stories. The divisional officer accompanied by the Lord Mayor and the Inspector of Basic Education make a powerful outing yesterday, the 13th day of the month of January, for some primary institutions and secondary institutions within the municipality. They shuttled from Abebum to Bonambo Fair to RJ, express satisfaction but plenty of worries. A day for them how the schools they don't operate on their permanent side. They frown at teachers where they don't go for all side now that they do a different work instead for can't teach picking the way government they take government money for nothing. The divisional officer he said the days are all over now. It be very serious. Any teacher way in no cap, all right, now you sabi that one, make you no blame me because now so na pen it go to talk country people. Lord Mayor Bago he don't promise the people for Bonambo Fair from Abebong for rehabilitate their schools. He promise and say all thing he go JJ as all. He say don't dismiss any aspect of insecurity, saying he is one of the peaceful subdivision for Momo in Nakiches. He say all that when they talk for social media na lighting country people. Finance Minister, Finance Boss, Louis Paul Matraze don't launch 2026 budget of plenty money, a 14% increase, and the Northwest Governor too, he launched one for the Northwest region. Sport, football, the ongoing African Cup of Nations enter into the high climax as the semi-final matches have been all slated today as the Teranga Lions of Senegal will be challenging the Pharaohs of Egypt. Meantime, the host country, Morocco, the Atlas Lions, they go to settle down and to do business with the Flying Eagles of Nigeria. End of our story for this morning time over Radio DUDUM, country people. Una sabi my name no. After that, una go hear what the way Grandpapa he says he be talk for we today. He talks about it, he say even if dog fowl he chop trunk chop, his shit must always get water. Even if dog fowl he chop trunk chop, his shit must always get water. Una sabi my name no. My name. Now go to you. Una was you. Una bye bye.